gentlemen, the hosts of Wine and Weed, Stilo Brim and Chris Reinecker.
How y'all feeling? This motherfucker loud shit.
How you
y'all
guys doing?
feeling?
You take it there real quick. Take us to church real quick. It's Sunday, ain't it? Get us there. Get us there.
What? I got the same church.
No, you do not,
Yeah.
Chris. No, you do not. Don't start
I'm
that.
there. That's my church.
Your church is 30 minutes. Mine's 3 hours.
Let's get started, guys. What do you say? Welcome to Wine and Weed.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? I'm feeling good. It's our first show ever. Niggas is nervous as a bitch. But we gonna get through this though. I promise that much.
Well, I mean, let's get started with the show. I'm Chris Reinecker. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. AKA The Connoisseur. AKA your new baby daddy. AKA Just Add Water.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means.
What does that
AKA, is that a third leg? No, it's just me.
Wait.
Fuck.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's my AKA.
I couldn't think of one.
knew
so
that was my AKA.
I know.
Okay. And I'm Sterling Stilo Brim, AKA Skateboard Steve, AKA S to the B, turn your vest to the brie. AKA is it a third leg? No, that's just me. AKA Mandingo Lover. That one's always a little. No one knows what it really means. AKA Concerned Father. AKA Black Mama. They call me Black Mama because I yell at my dog like a black mama. Is that it?
Nucky chill.
Nucky, chill the
chill.
fuck out. And then we have the AKA King, as usual, John Ross with us, everybody.
Hello. I'm John Ross.
Yeah.
AKA Big Facts.
Big facts.
AKA The Nose That Knows.
The nose that knows.
AKA Spider-Man's best friend.
Yes.
Brown Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
The Article Assassin.
Uh-huh.
The Whispering Comedian.
Yeah.
And of course, Big Sexy with the glasses.
Big sexy with the glass.
With the glasses.
John is quickly turning into small sexy.
In there.
John has lost like what, like 150 pounds?
175.
175.
shit.
God damn. In 1 year, right?
Less.
That shit's unhealthy,
Yeah.
bro.
It's unhealthy. It's kind of scary.
All from the keto diet, right?
Keto, intermittent
Keto crotch?
fasting.
You still keto crotch?
You told me not to say. I'm like,
Don't say that shit. It sounds disgusting.
One of my favorite things to do is to just go back through our YouTube videos and just watch John shrink week
Yeah,
by
it's
week.
amazing.
Seriously, if you go back to like our third episode, there's 2 Johns.
Yeah. Damn, what the fuck? Why
I
you
mean,
true?
you were like
Why you
literally
couldn't
John
use my neck
It was,
like
like,
that?
it was like a
weight.
wide lens, you know.
It was a wide
yeah,
lens.
yeah, yeah.
You was pretty wide then too, though.
That's true,
You
that's
look
true.
amazing now, bro.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
And so we put together a little bit of a live format today because we want to involve you guys. You know, we want to have a conversation with you. We got some of those silly articles we go over, some more serious stuff that we're going to talk to with SNL's Chris Red.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Red.
Spoiler.
And then, you know, by the end, we might be kind of cross-faded and ready to talk about silly stuff with everybody in the goddamn room.
That's true. And normally me and Chris would go over our own topics and decide. Chris might spill some shit. If y'all don't,
Let's see,
if y'all
let's
watch
see.
the show, Chris spills something every episode. But me and Chris would go over our own topics. But this week, since we're doing a live show, we decided that we would let the crowd choose our topics that we talk over. So John's gonna read you guys something, and by a round of applause, we'll decide what we're gonna go over.
And
All
also,
right.
we're drinking this David Arthur.
David Arthur.
Napa Valley, Elevation 1144.
That sounds fancy.
Ooh.
Two
I don't know
first
what it is.
names.
Oh, Cabernet Sauvignon. And we're
Cabernet.
smoking...
Area 41, my favorite. We might get too fucked up off that though.
I'm actually kind of afraid because this is really good weed, and we've done one show with it before, and it was the craziest show we've
It
done.
really was. Which episode was that?
I think that was the
The
Aliens episode.
Yeah, when we were talking about fucking aliens.
That makes sense.
If y'all watch
Fitting.
the show, don't act like y'all wouldn't fuck an alien. No, nobody. Okay.
By a round of applause, who would have sex with an alien if they were given the chance? Yeah.
Oh, you know, tamer than I thought.
And
That
so are you
alien
saying
stood
that the
by
rest
you.
of you would not have sex with alien if given the chance? Oh.
You're lying. You're lying. What if that alien held you down though, like a real one?
Wait.
What if that alien truly believed in love? You would not fuck that alien? I make passionate love to my alien.
What if you were in love with somebody and then
Found out.
realized
Oh, that's good.
they were an alien and you were already having sex with them? Would you have sex with them again?
Okay.
Okay, I found a loophole.
We're open to it.
I found a loophole.
So, John, let's go over these articles real quick.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see what y'all think.
So,
And
I'm
we'll
gonna read
light
some
this up.
headlines, and by a round of applause, you let me know what we're gonna cover. Mm-hmm. All right, first one. San Diego woman living in van gives up 300 of her rats. Versus Vatican launches $110 click to pray rosary. All right, so
Okay.
rats.
Round of applause, rats. Woo! It's getting smoky up here.
okay.
People like rats.
Starting already.
People love the rat.
Rosary?
Rosary?
I think it's rats.
I think it's rats. Can we read this article, John?
A little bit, a little bit.
Also, we have not read these articles yet, so we're all
Give it
going
up.
to go through this together.
All right.
Oh, we gonna catch a contact up here, y'all. This shit crazy.
A woman living in a van in San Diego with her pet rats has agreed to give them up, all 300 of them, the AP reports. The San Diego Union Tribune says the San Diego Human Society went to the woman's van near Del Mar on October 8th. Authorities found rats had clawed up into upholstery, burrowed into the seats, and gnawed the engine wiring. Captain Denise Cook says the woman wasn't hoarding the animals. She'd started with just 2 pet rats.
Okay.
But the rats can give birth every
These rats
4
been fucking,
weeks.
y'all.
But rats can give birth every 4 weeks and produce a dozen in a litter.
Oh shit. My math is off. That sounds like what, 3 months?
That could probably, it's probably like 3 months if it's gonna like multiply.
Yeah.
And rats don't know incest, so
How we know that?
I'm the facts guy. I'm
These
big
rats
facts.
might be into some freaky shit.
So it's really like a family. Because
Yeah.
it really just started with 2, and then that's really their Garden of Eden.
300?
300. I
In
mean, that's
one
probably
van?
all that
What
they
kind of van
found.
is that? Is that an Astro van?
Yeah, it looks like one of those old like brown.
Okay, I'm not gonna make a
1980s
racist
van
Mexican
with-
joke here, guys. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I think she was a white lady.
Give me the facts, John. It's in San Diego? Oh, it's in San
I don't even
Diego.
think it's that
Okay.
specific. Oh, if you know near Del Mar, if you know where Del Mar.
You from
is,
Del
San
Mar?
Diego.
You know this lady? Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. I feel like if she's not hurting anyone, why take her rats away?
What are you
All
talking about?
300?
Yeah.
They took all 300?
Well,
They didn't
now
even
they-
leave
who
her
took
the
them?
original 2?
The
FBI? Who the fuck took
Animal
these
Humane
rats?
Society.
Okay. I don't know if we should bother this lady. I'm not sure the rats understand they belong to her either. Like the rats. Can you open this up?
I mean,
for me?
I think they do understand that that's their home.
Their whole world is that van. Now that it's like they're set free. It's like American
So
Tail.
we're taking 300 rats away, and I'm assuming we're killing them. Yeah?
Why are you
no,
assuming
what?
that?
They're
I
putting
don't.
them up
They're
for-
just setting them free. They're
putting
bringing
them
them
up
out
on
into the
adoption.
wilderness.
They've been
and-
Putting them
trapped
up
in a
for
van, bro.
adoption.
You can adopt a rat?
I would adopt a rat.
That's a separate story.
Michael Jackson did it.
I-
He did shit. If the king of pop can do it, so can I. God damn it.
Some people do
okay,
have.
I'll take that back. Actually, if the
Yeah.
king of pop can do it, so
That
can
might
maybe
get
not.
you in some
Okay.
trouble.
She was chilling by like in a
Walmart. Let me
parking
guess.
lot, a parking lot, and pretty much like the rats were kind of like already around the vicinity. So people are like, this is concerning. She's been here for weeks, and there are more and more rats. Like, cause she lives in the van.
It
you
was
know?
probably her piece, man. I don't believe in that. Like those 300 rats was probably her piece, but she needed those rats to get by. That's some bullshit.
Here's the thing. When I started hearing it, I imagined it as a health and safety issue. But after hitting that joint, it kind of sounds like a Pixar movie.
Okay, I'm with you.
Like
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's a little old woman who lived in a shoe-esque.
Well, they had
Oh,
Ratatouille.
you know what? That's sweet. Yeah.
You know?
It's like Ratatouille. Yeah, okay. But they
And
don't cook.
Dalmatians together.
yeah,
I
okay.
like that.
This
I
is
like
a
that.
good pitch. I think we could sell this.
No, we can't.
Any execs in the room?
Nobody's gonna admit they're
We'll
exact.
call it 300.
Somebody definitely works at an agency. They're like, fuck.
No.
I'm taking that idea for myself.
Yeah.
I'll go to the next. I'll get to the next two.
Yeah,
Okay,
them
okay.
rats was slow for me.
Hit it, Mark.
What the fuck?
I feel like a
We didn't discuss that at all. Shit.
All right. Bored security guard calls police after handcuffing himself on purpose. Versus rage yoga class includes cursing and alcohol.
Oh, I got a favorite. What y'all?
Okay, so
What y'all
security
thinking?
guard or yoga?
Yoga.
Yoga it is.
A rage yoga class.
Rage yoga.
Please explain.
All right. Oh no, the article is loaded. Oh no, the internet's
Ooh.
Dude, I'm on Mark
Ooh,
all the
take-
time
take
for
me
this
that in,
podcast.
shit. Ooh.
The worst has happened. I lost connection to the internet. Hold on.
That's how you know a black person feeling the song. They move their neck like that. Ooh, shit. What was that, nigga? Damn. What key is that in?
All right.
Play them chords again, Mark. Ooh, fuck.
Rage yoga is yoga with an attitude, basically, says Kansas City instructor Amanda Kaufman.
Okay.
Okay, I like this.
Kaufman strolled into the back room of Cinder Block Brewery Monday night with a beer in one hand and a yoga mat in the other.
Fuck yes, she did.
She was there to teach the first ever rage yoga class in Kansas City.
It's like a rock soundtrack playing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, here
It's a
she
little
goes.
bit different than your traditional yoga, she said.
You think?
have dim lights, you have soft music. This is the complete opposite. She started practicing yoga 7 years ago, but 2 years back, she came across a new technique she
Ooh.
said is more her style. A lot of people stay away from yoga because they think, oh, well, you know, I'm not good enough for that. Or people are going to think about my poses. And in here, you can just be yourself. So she now teaches rage yoga.
That's not yoga. It's no longer yoga.
That's true.
It's
Let her-
yoga,
let
but
her
the exact
explain.
opposite. We're just calling it yoga. We're getting drunk with our friends.
The technique is different, she said. Instead of just trying to calm your mind, you bring out everything instead.
Let it
You
out.
push it out quietly. You're gonna push it out. It's gonna be loud.
You're gonna punch a bitch. That's what you gonna do.
Monday night's class participants each got a beer that they drank throughout their time on the mat, and traditional hand motions and positions were replaced with gestures and sound you'd more likely see at a rock concert.
Literally not yoga.
It's no longer yoga. You guys, this is yoga. If anybody asks where you are, just say we were at a sit down, drink wine yoga. You know, if you can call anything yoga, fuck it.
Is that it?
We'll be listening to loud music, and we'll be cussing, using profanity, yelling, screaming, just letting out all that negative energy out tonight.
These are women who want divorces. And they don't know how to go about it. They're like, fuck it, I'll go to a class. Go yell at a wall.
We practice to rock music, metal music, loud music. That's just what I enjoy.
What the fuck?
Who interviewed her, first of all? Who's like, this is interesting. Let's talk about it.
A student of rage yoga. I imagine that would just attract. I don't think it's gonna. Is it gonna attract the housewives who want to?
I think so. Let
Scream out
loose,
all
let
their
it out.
problems.
Yeah.
Or is it gonna attract like dudes who are like, yeah, honey, I'm going to yoga.
No.
But they're actually like just going and screaming and throwing things at walls with their friends.
It's gonna attract that housewife that's like, fuck these kids. Literally. Yeah, she's gonna go there and
She's,
yell.
like,
She
smashing
gets to
wine.
drink on a weeknight. This is great for her.
I could see it working now. Like I get it as a form of therapy. I don't get calling it yoga.
Who would go to rage yoga? Anybody in here? Okay, some angry motherfuckers in the room. Here we go. That was it.
Right?
It's not yoga at all. You
Exactly.
know what?
Yeah, that's not yoga.
It's a mosh pit. That's what
It's a
what it
mosh
is.
pit. Also, I like how they were like, it has low lights and quiet music. We have the opposite. Does that mean that it's like bright
Bright.
lights and like it's like strobe lights?
I'm
and
also
shit?
confused on what she's using the mat for.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I love Mark, y'all. Mark's my guy. He's amazing. Give it up for Mark, everybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm on board.
Are you? Are you really? Would you do rage yoga?
We saw this title earlier, and I did like think about it. I like kind of imagine like someone mentoring me to get all my rage out. You know?
Mentoring you for that?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Is that right? I was on a hike earlier, and I was like, what is rage yoga like? I was like, that's bullshit. And then I was like, but what if somebody was like, I can get all the rage out of you? Because I don't feel like myself, I don't feel like I'm a big, like, ragey person. I don't.
No, you're not ragey at
I don't
all.
get in fights. I don't, like,
So you
hit
need
people.
this. You need this class.
I'm wondering if I would go, I don't get it. Or if I would go, there it is. All that rage I've been suppressing for years. And, like, screaming and yelling. I would.
until you
And
try
I
it.
guess that's where I got to. I would need a good mentor.
We should bring it on the show. We should bring an instructor on the show to teach you how to rage yoga. I'm with it.
I do it right now. I was once at.
I'd be a fucking natural at rage yoga.
I was once at a place where some guy. It was a Unitarian church that my mother went to because I'm a white guy. But also, if you walked in, it would feel very get out at the beginning. It was like a lot of
I
gentle
thought you were gonna say it would
older
feel really
white
ghetto.
people.
I was like, what the fuck, Chris? Damn.
It was a lot of older, gentle white people.
Gentle white people didn't feel
But the
get
guest
out?
speaker that day was like a laughter yoga guy.
Okay.
And he was like, I'm going to make everybody in the room go through laughter yoga. Has anybody ever heard of this?
Wait, this is real?
This is a real thing that happened
There
to
was
me,
laughter
like
yoga.
a couple months ago. Yeah,
No.
there's laughter yoga.
This is some weird yoga. This
And
goat
he
yoga?
was like, it's going to feel weird at first, but everyone just kind of like fake laugh at each other. Now I want to like run this laughter yoga class
Please
right
do
now.
it.
Should I?
Yeah, give me an example.
Will everybody do it with me if I do it? It's going to feel weird.
Sure.
I mean, we're at a comedy show, so it's a little easier. But you look at people and you just start fake laughing. And he goes, it's going to feel silly, but just kind of do it. And he's like this weird older man. And he's like,
So let's make this into church then and say, turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor. And you fake laugh in their face. You look that motherfucker in the face, you say, ha ha ha.
And you start to feel kind of crazy.
Yeah,
and then it
that's
kind of
what
starts to
happens.
take over, and you feel like elated, and you're like,
Oh,
why the fuck
shit.
am I laughing? And there's a bunch of granola white people looking back at you going, ah!
And
like,
then they kill you.
no, and then it was like really interesting, and I totally walked out going,
I feel saved. I feel led of the Lord today, guys.
I was like, I get why people like comedy, because it's nice to laugh.
It is nice to laugh.
And that's a good way to trick your audience into laughing. Just make them. Like, you're like, you have to. Look at your neighbor. Do it. But yeah, that's a real life story for me.
That's a weird
Didn't expect it
story.
to come up, but it happened.
I want to go to a white church now because of this.
It's not every way. Most white churches are like, Our Father who art in heaven. And then they go into that.
Yeah, right. Let's go to the next story, John.
Okay. All right. 6-year-old YouTuber buys $8 million property.
Let's talk about it. Do we even need to finish? I'm with it. No, go to the next one. I'm sorry.
Versus odorless cannabis being invented.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Which one we got? Let's
6-year-old YouTuber. I think that. Odorless cannabis.
I want a
know.
6-year-old YouTuber who invented odorless cannabis.
Yeah, I
Maybe
like
next
that.
year.
Should we just do both? Do we have time?
What
Should we
time?
just do
What
both?
time is it? We got time? All right, let's fucking speed round. Let's
Let's
do
speed
it.
around that
Alright.
shit.
Alrighty. Okay. A Canadian company says it's trying to make weed less dank.
My
That's a
instinct
great
dumb, but I'm willing to
lie.
listen.
Okay. A Canadian company announced last week that cannabis without the smell could be coming soon to dispensaries. Ontario-based company Cannabco has partnered with an undisclosed tech company to make Pure Can, a nearly odorless variety of marijuana. It would spark up relatively the same as the juicy green buds at your local pot shop, only its smell would be virtually undetectable in its container and even when torched with a lighter, according to the company. When Cannabco president and CEO Mark Pelican first witnessed the tech, according to a press release, he immediately saw dollar signs. A woman
Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Did he look up?
Oh, there they are.
Literally,
dollar
he was
signs.
high.
Like, what the fuck?
A woman can carry cannabis in her purse without having the odor concentrated or leaking out of her handbag.
Why he put this in a woman's purse? He had her smuggling for him and shit.
A number of users and people that are around cannabis smokers complain that the smell, especially in enclosed areas, and are enclosed areas like condos and apartments.
Okay.
Do you like this?
Will the weed in the bag will not smell, right?
Yes.
But when smoked, that has to smell like something.
Like
what will
paper.
it smell
They
like?
say it's odorless, and a lot of people are like, so.
So
how
it
does
smells like a campfire. So
I
it
see
smells like a
problems with
cigarette.
this. I see problems with this. I see niggas selling fake weed, number
Yeah,
one.
right. Yeah, like
I see niggas
silicone-
hitting them with oregano and parsley and shit. being
Right.
Like, it's odorless, nigga. Trust me. That's a problem. I also see positives in this wherever it's not legal at. Now you can move weight easy. You can't
But
even
it's-
smell this shit.
You think it's gonna like make its way into the black market down here?
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was
think
like,
so.
the black community? I was
No,
like, what
oh
the
no,
fuck?
no,
If
no.
it's legal.
The fuck are we doing?
That'd be a random question for me to ask. You know what I mean? Because you're saying that you can move weight, but people who are selling weed illegally aren't gonna waste time with this bullshit.
No, they fucking with the odorless
I think
weed.
so.
But also, like, I don't know. I think that I kind of like the smell of weed now.
Yeah.
I like to
I'm
know
into it.
that I want to be able
me
to
too.
smell it too and know what kind of weed I'm getting.
This is just good
You
for
can sell me some
teenagers.
Rego now because you like it's odorless.
But I bet they're gonna make money off it. You know, they're gonna be able to buy things like houses that are worth something like $8 million. Segue, guys.
All right.
I like that.
Mark.
Do you like that?
All right.
Do you like
Who's
that?
Yeah.
Got you,
Do you like
Macho.
that?
Boram, 6-year-old South Korean YouTuber, buys $8 million property. A 6-year-old South Korean YouTube star with 30 million subscribers has purchased a multi-million-dollar 5-story property in Seoul. Boram bought the 9.5 billion Korean won, which is equivalent to $8 million, building in the trendy Seoul suburb of Gangnam earlier this year. Though the Boram family company, which was set
not
up by the
going there.
YouTuber's parents according to the public real estate registration document. So her parents bought it.
No, she bought it. She doing all the work.
You're right. She chose it. She was like,
What is
I
she
like
doing?
that
Does she
one.
unbox shit? What does she
Yeah,
do?
she has a couple channels. She does toy reviews, and she does like vlogs and stuff. But most of it is from the toys.
That's crazy. She's 8. She's 8 or 8 years old? 9?
6.
Oh, 6 years old.
So I feel like I see
Yeah.
a lot of people around like shaking their heads at this, right? I feel like I just like looked across. There's a lot of people going like, "Are we going like fuck that girl? Are we going? I wish that was me." Or what are we? Why are we shaking our heads? That's impressive.
Is
So you're
fuck
like,
that girl? I heard some fuck that girls over here.
she said she needs to have a kid.
Yeah. she probably has like a live-in boyfriend. She's got a whole situation.
For sure.
Because she runs that house. It's her house. Imagine those parents. You can't talk back to that kid. She's straightening their ass out. Shut the fuck up, Mom. Mom's like, all right.
Your house, your rules.
I'm proud
you
of
know-
her, though.
I feel like we should bring a special guest to the stage.
Yes, we should. Is Chris out here? Where's Chris?
I love having Mark. I want Mark every week.
Play a good song for Chris Red, man. If we're going to bring Chris Red out, play a good song, Mark.
That's right. We're gonna make Chris Red on stage. You know him from Saturday Night Live. You know him from Disjointed. You know him from Popstar, one of my favorite movies. The one and only Chris Red. Chris, this show is
that.
called Wine and Weed.
What
You
up,
brought a
niggas?
cocktail?
Ooh, Mark.
What up, niggas and ladies?
Let me start Chris
And
off
you?
right.
Where the weed at? There we go. I'm like
Niggas
wine
even
and
say
weed
hello first.
and whiskey, nigga. Yeah.
I feel like that's a little disrespectful to the show.
To bring whiskey.
Bring whiskey. No, it's still WW. We
Man.
good.
All right. Okay.
You know,
All right, I'm
it's
sorry.
whiskey
Never
and
mind.
weed.
Chris,
I'ma
you-
respect it.
You like how I waited to see what the nigga said?
You got to.
He's like, it's a little disrespectful. I was like, for real?
You got to see what direction I'm going to go
That
in.
nigga came at me like middle management. Listen, we don't like what time you came into work today. And then he's like the CEO, like, nigga, you good. You gonna be at the boat? You know I'm gonna be at the boat. Nigga, you know I'm gonna be at the boat.
Well, we'll finish the bottle then.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? You want
What's
to talk
good,
about the
man?
news? How are you?
I'm good. I love LA.
Okay.
I do. I like because it's the first place I had an edible that looked like what it tastes like.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You from Chicago? All we
I
got
am.
is drug dealers, and they don't bake.
Oh, shit.
False what, nigga? Nigga, first of all, false to your shirt. Nigga, you got so much of your leg out of your jeans, just wear shorts, nigga. The fuck are you doing? Don't be false to me.
It's
Nigga,
dangerous
what you got
to
is
go
false
after Chris
confidence,
Pratt.
my nigga. That's what you got.
He would dive into some stories.
Anyway, I'm here, so.
It is dangerous to go after Chris Pratt. That's something I've learned over time, you know? Let's talk about some news, shall we?
Let's jump into it.
Your segue game is crazy.
Dude, you see Mark?
Yo, your transitions is nuts. He's like, yo, let's get into some news. That shit's fire, bro.
Thank you.
That shit's fire, bro.
What is wrong with this nigga, man?
I'm a nutcase. I'm sorry. I'm not.
So shall we talk about LeBron?
Yeah, let's jump into it, man. Let's talk about LeBron and China. Y'all want to get to some real shit? Not really? That's cool.
Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James has criticized the tweet sent by Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Yo, this nigga playing anime music?
Nigga, amazing
me?
nigga.
I appreciate you.
That wasn't for you, motherfucker. John
evening.
said, I appreciate you. I was like, what?
I am. I appreciate you. All right. So,
I feel like I
he
heard
criticized the tweet sent by Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey in support of Hong Kong protesters, saying of Morey, I believe he wasn't educated on the situation at hand. James has just returned from the NBA's 10th trip in China, where teams played exhibition games, but many player appearances were canceled, owning the controversy over Morey's statements, which was deleted shortly after it was posted. Yes, we all do have freedom of speech, but at times there are ramifications for the negative things that can happen when you're not thinking about others and you're only thinking about yourself, James told reporters in Los Angeles. I don't want to get into a word or sentence feud with Daryl, but I believe he wasn't educated on the situation at hand and he spoke, James said. He added, and so many people could have been harmed, not only financially, but physically, emotionally, spiritually.
LeBron said that. Let me get this story straight. Can you break it down for me? So China's communist. We start there. So Hong Kong's having a revolution.
Yeah.
So they got in a feud with the NBA.
Yes, because of some tweets. From
And
general
then
manager
LeBron.
So Hong Kong
How
got
did
in a feud.
LeBron come into it this week?
Because he bored, nigga.
Because
Nigga bored and rich. Rich,
LeBron's
bored motffuckers do dumb shit. How we not learn this?
he the face of the NBA, so they asked him about it. They were like, "What's going on with China?"
Yeah.
And LeBron was like, "Oh, you know what? The general manager of the Rockets, he basically said he fucked up our money by opening up his mouth." And I was kind of shocked by LeBron. I feel like LeBron's a role model. I feel like he's one of the.
He is definitely
Yeah.
He's smart. I'm gonna say when it was too long for me, like the story.
I feel that.
So I lost it like halfway through. And I was looking at you. You ever, you know what I'm saying? You ever been in a conversation with a nigga and you like, I know what you saying means something, but nigga, I'm lost.
All the time, man.
Like I know I'm in a forest, boy.
That's really why I tried to start from square one to be
Yeah.
like, so China's bad.
He's too far gone now. I can't tell him like tell it over, you know? Cause you put all your shit into that.
But my impression was that basically it was China versus the NBA, and LeBron started with China, and that was surprising because LeBron is this guy who has not done wrong.
Yeah,
historically.
China been doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money in China though.
There's a lot
I
of
don't know.
money in
I don't know
China.
if he sided with China. I think the NBA hasn't made a statement. They just said they wouldn't fire the general manager of the Rockets. So I think he was just saying, from a standpoint of somebody that is employed by or works for Nike, that he's like, yo, you fucking up people's money and you don't understand the consequences of all of us. And for me, I just was surprised.
That's what LeBron said.
LeBron was saying. And
Okay.
I was shocked because I even said in our last podcast, I was like, yo, watch when LeBron makes his statement, he's going to set all this shit straight. And when LeBron was like, hey, nigga, I'm with China, I was kind of thrown off by the shit.
Man.
We literally on the show last week, he was
You
like,
lost?
somebody like
No,
LeBron
no,
will set
no.
it straight.
I followed you.
Okay, I thought you was lost. I was like,
But
nigga,
again, like I only heard half that story. So I'm like, I know you right. But I also don't
That's
know
the
how
safe
right
side.
though, you know? But like, no, I'm not trying to even play it safe. I've truly lost the story halfway through.
So we go.
And this is like a beautiful bit right now too.
I got you.
It's a running joke that's like fun and also true. You know, it's a good one. I feel like LeBron makes a lot of good choices though, so he's allowed to like make a choice that might not be like just all the way right. LeBron's gonna upset motherfuckers regardless. You know what I'm saying? So just let the nigga lose sometimes. Catch an L. All them rich, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
do we all truly care about half of this shit that we get mad about?
Yeah, I mean,
kind of do.
Yeah.
It does affect so many people, right?
Yeah, you right. I'm just getting high. Let me settle in my shit.
Let's go to Gina. This is an easy one. This is easy for us. Come on.
Gina Rodriguez.
All right.
Oh.
All right, everybody.
Actress Gina Rodriguez comes under fire over her use of the N-word.
How she use it?
Gina Rodriguez is facing yet another racial scandal. This time over a social media post in which she used the N-word.
This
a video posted.
This time.
Yeah, this time.
Another
She got
time.
one.
This
She got
time.
Another time. Yeah.
She's been accused before.
Nigga, she had episode 2.
Empire Strikes Back. All right, video.
There you go.
Oh wait, no, I guess that's technically Attack of the Clones.
I don't
Sorry.
fucking know.
The video posted on her Instagram on Tuesday shows Rodriguez getting her hair done as the Fugees song "Ready or Not" plays in the background.
Yeah.
We have it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, play that shit.
Cue that shit up. Let's hear
Ready or
Gina.
not. Oh, you gonna play her saying it?
Voodoo. I could do what you do.
I think they got it, right?
Niggas give me heebie-jeebies.
That laugh made
First
everything
of all, that laugh
weird.
is that
fucked us all
terrible.
up.
That
was
laugh
like-
is as soon as she did it, the whole makeup trailer was like, ew.
It's like she must
There
go to
she
Chris
go.
Ronica church. The fuck was that laugh?
I feel like I gotta moderate this because I'm not allowed to have really an opinion on this, and I don't. It's just whatever you say.
You don't have an opinion on this?
I mean, she's not supposed to say that, right?
I think
Right? It's always safe to end it with a question
or
mark.
does it
Hey,
matter
dog, honestly,
because
that's
she's...
that's the only answer you can give, and I still believed you though.
Right?
He's like you just shouldn't say it ever,
But
right?
then, well, I shouldn't say that ever,
Yeah.
but then she's, what, Puerto Rican?
She's Puerto Rican.
So what are the rules? None of us
she's
know.
Puerto-
Yeah, so we want to dive into the rules. Let's dive into the rules some
Yo,
point.
first of all, I'm glad
Take
you
that
did
shit out.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you,
yeah.
because I'm like, this is fucking me up.
Uncomfortable, right? Uncomfortable.
I hate trying to figure. I had to rest my hand on it. I was trying to work with the shit.
Oh, I'm still digging the
I forgot I
podcast
can use my
thing.
hands. That's some high shit, you know.
Um,
See now, you know, in Chicago, we got Spanish motherfuckers that say nigga all the time.
Definitely.
And that's just kind of like what it is. But she says it
the
like
one
somebody.
Spanish motherfucker that say nigga all the time said right.
Yeah, she's like right.
Like,
that's
calm-
my household.
Calm your ass down.
But Gina, first of all, she's not for the culture. She's violated several times.
Yes. Several times.
What,
Several times.
what does it mean? What does that mean? I'm
What
the
does
moderator.
it mean? It means that she did some shit. Black people were like, "Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah. That's real.
We don't fuck
that's-
with you, dog. Stay
That's the
over
definition
there.
of it.
Sounds
Yeah, I
like
watch
breakdown.
your show. Don't come over though.
I don't know if we watch our show.
Nah, I don't. I watched an episode, bro. I watched one episode, and she was a virgin. And I moved on. No, Gina, man, she says it like somebody who shouldn't say it, but you know she gonna say it at home.
100%. And that was my thing. I said, for me, when you think about Puerto Ricans and people who are of actual African descent, I give passes to that. Because I know you grew up in communities. If you're Hispanic and you say nigga, I'll give a pass to that, honestly. But you got to be for the culture. You got to
Yeah.
stand for our issues. You
Yeah.
can't be on the other side and say, it's like Ben Carson saying nigga to you. You be like, that nigga means something else.
Right.
That's a different nigga.
You can't be saying nigga. You can't be saying nigga then ironing a Confederate flag. This is gonna look good on my table. Fuck
Exactly.
outta
So that's my problem with Gina.
here. Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Because somebody argued, one of my friends argued on Twitter. He was like, well, y'all keep the same energy for Cardi B and for Fat Joe. And I'm
But
like,
it's
it's
Cardi
not the
B,
same
nigga.
thing.
She'll rob you.
She on nigga
If Cardi
shit.
B didn't have to be Cardi B and famous right now, she'll beat your ass. I respect that.
So people who are connected to the culture or who are black can say the word except if you're white.
Yeah, if you white, that's the
If you
one
white,
rule.
is just like a
take your
cross
L,
out
white guy.
card.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's one L.
It's
White
one
people-
L. That's the problem. They don't know how to share. White people act like the first kid in a family of 5. But the first kid and the second kid years were like 6 or 7. So they're just like, oh, I've been the only child, and all of a sudden they gotta share with niggas. And they're like, I don't wanna do that. No.
That's the real shit though. It's exactly what it is.
That's racism.
I mean, I'm gonna also.
I just explained racism.
I want to hear Chris'
I know
question.
the answers to some of these questions.
You sure?
I know the answers to some of them, but I'm gonna pretend like I don't. I'm gonna be a white person who says white person stuff. Cool. But then why is it I can't even do it in a song?
Look,
No.
It's in
I get
all
that
the
feeling.
songs.
No, I understand that feeling because if I was white, first of all, I already know my name, Luke Livingston. But
Nigga
that's
chose
my
the
white
last
name,
name.
just in
He chose
case.
the last name too.
Yeah, Livingston, nigga. You can't question that.
At all.
What are you doing? Living a ton, nigga. Livingston. But like, I get that. I get feeling that way. But sorry,
Yeah, real shit.
because you know, look, I don't like it. So when thank you. I was waiting on my music. And here's the thing about justice. It's just us, nigga. So with the word nigga, my nigga, sometimes you just gotta be like, I'm gonna sit this game out.
That's how I feel.
But like, if you in a
But
car,
it's in all the songs.
but look, we let you slide.
But come on.
We let you slide. If you're like truly friends with black people, they have let you slide once in music specifically.
No.
No.
Surely won't.
No, I don't
Not
let
even with
nobody
hitting them
slide.
in the face one time, like, hey.
No, I pull them to the side and I just say, yo.
You pull them to the side?
I say, listen here.
Yeah.
If nothing else, that word makes me uncomfortable with you saying it. If you don't want me uncomfortable, then I suggest you not say it again.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a nice nigga too.
Yeah.
Because there's other niggas that'll just hit you in your mouth.
For real.
Yeah, they gotta know.
Truly.
You gotta fucking know. For me, the problem is this. It's literally me telling you you can't do one thing in this
One
country.
thing.
Just one thing. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. We can't do a lot
Throughout
of
all
shit.
the time, too.
We can't do a lot of shit. It's us telling you can't do one thing, and the privilege is so overwhelming that you're like, but I wanna.
It's
Yeah,
in
why can't
all the songs.
That's crazy.
It's not all the songs.
I know, I'm just joking. But
Nigga really argued it. It's not all the songs.
It's all. It's not all the goddamn
that's. I
songs.
mean,
I know 5
what if
songs. They all
I'm
got nigga in it. Nigga.
what if I'm by myself? Then can I rap all the words along?
Man, you can do what
I
you
feel
want. when
like-
you by
Again,
yourself.
this isn't me. This is a hypothetical version.
Yeah, I
So don't
feel
get
like
mad
you
at
know-
me.
I feel like if you by yourself, do by yourself shit.
Yeah.
Tree falls in the
If
forest.
that's screaming nigga to the top
Like
of your
you
lungs,
gonna do by yourself shit.
and fucking rage yoga.
If that's your bag, that's
Slow
your
down,
bag.
bitch.
boy.
Hey,
This is
sorry, we
yoga.
said no boundaries, but can we talk on the side real quick?
What the fuck?
No, man, like don't say the shit.
Just don't say it. It's simple.
You know what I'm saying? And the ones that can say the shit, they know.
I was at a Kanye concert, not even being funny, one time, and he was like, what's the line? MJ gone, my nigga dead. And he said, you know what? He cut the music off and said, I'm gonna let all y'all get a pass. I said, who does this nigga
Whoa.
think
He
he is? all
said
these-
the words
No.
that.
I swear to God, he said for this one line we can all say it, and everybody say, MJ gone, my nigga dead. And I was like, who does this nigga think he is? There is no nigga powerful enough to give you all a pass.
No, I've not met one black man on earth that could be like, cut the music. Everybody in here say nigga right now. Like, who is that nigga? There is what? Black Jesus? The only one.
Oh, shit.
Everybody say, first of all, cut the music is such a flex, nigga. That's such a flex when you've created an art where you can be like, cut the music. Cut the thing you paid to see here.
I was at a Kanye concert. He did that. He did cut the music for everyone to say it. He didn't do it if he did in L.A. But I was in Boston. It wasn't a very black
Yeah.
concert.
Okay.
And everyone was
Black.
everyone without Kanye's permission was like, "We're at a rap concert. It's time." And I was like, "Huh, interesting. So just to.
So you didn't say it, Chris?
Chris,
I did. I don't think I
Chris,
did.
say nigga right now, Chris.
No.
Cut the music.
Hey, Chris, cut the music, dog. Yo, cut the
You're not
music,
Kanye.
B.
You can't
cut
give
the
me.
fucking music. I gotta sit like a pastor with a bad back. God damn, little Lord, bless you, right? Let me bless you. All right. Oh, I'm gonna sit down.
Shit.
Chris Reinecker canceled before he really got started. Yelling the N-word on the stage of the Improv.
What's the other? Wait, there's another story, right?
Yeah, let's end that off. What that thing look like?
Gina
Black-
Rodriguez
that's black
tweaking,
tie.
right?
Oh yeah, we got something silly for the end of the show. I feel like it's about that time.
Yeah.
We just got something. So, we like to talk about the world, and I'm glad we did it. Yeah. And we like to talk about, random stupid articles. But then sometimes we
get into the hard-hitting shit.
we get into the real hard-hitting shit.
Okay.
We talk about who the most famous dog of all time is.
Famous what?
Goofy. The most iconic
that's
dog of all
Scooby-Doo.
time. The most iconic dog. Settle this for us right now.
iconic
Scooby-Doo
dog.
or Goofy?
Goofy, think about it.
What about
Scooby-Doo.
Lassie though? We gonna forget Lassie's contributions?
Lassie
Nigga,
was
Lassie
alright.
was a superhero.
Yeah, but Scooby-Doo saved a lot of people.
Scooby-Doo, nigga,
He
was a
saved a lot
detective.
of people's lives.
Yeah.
Lassie saved one nigga life every episode.
Did Scooby
Just
really?
saying.
Yeah, because Lassie was privileged.
Privilege is a motherfucker.
Lassie was a rich dog that was like, nigga,
Lassie died.
yo, you in a lake? I got you, B. Oh,
Goofy,
your
on the
daughter
other
missing?
hand-
We good.
Goofy, an underdog, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And he also had television show, Goof Trip, classic.
Yeah.
He had a
But
Goofy
Scooby-Doo
movie.
solved
He
so
had a
many
second
murders, bro.
Goofy movie.
Murders.
Yeah, that's true.
Scooby-Doo was solving murders, motherfucker.
But there murders
I
on
don't know.
that
It
show?
sound good though.
Where they like somebody was raped.
Wait a minute.
now we
It
go
takes
get-
the mystery machine. So we wanted to talk about breakfast.
Okay.
Who's the top three?
Most
famous-
iconic.
Most iconic. Yeah.
The most
Cereal
iconic?
mascots.
All right.
Okay, we're hearing the ramblings already.
Fuck.
By the way,
Alright,
all
hold
of
on,
these
hold on.
names are as accurate as I could get. I was most impressed with Horatio Magellan Crunch. I
Is
think.
that Captain
Horatio
Crunch's full
Magellan.
name?
That's
I
his
never knew
full
that.
fucking
That's
name.
very dope.
Wow. I thought he was just a Quaker Oats nigga with a
Yo.
mustache.
First of all-
Horatio Magellan Crunch?
First of all, I can't respect Captain because he fucked the roof of my fucking mouth up. That little bitch ass, those
No.
berries, nigga, like
It's delicious.
all in your shit.
But it's delicious.
Fuck that nigga. I mean, like we all know him, but he looked like he owned
Count
niggas.
Alfred?
Count Alfred Chocula.
I don't like to know that his name is Alfred. I
I
liked
don't
it
like that,
better
no.
before.
His haircut is trash, though. Look
It
at that
is.
nigga.
It's a full dick. Look at that.
I just-
He got dick hair. He just showed up in the barbershop like, hey, you know what to do.
I think if we're talking straight,
14. Let me get the 14.
You know what to do.
if we're talking straight icons, I have to acknowledge just the weight that Snap, Crackle, and Pop bring as a
Why you
classic.
gonna skip the shit? Why
How
you skipping shit?
How you skipping Tony
We
the
talking about Tony the
motherfucking
Tiger,
Oh, we're going in
boy.
order.
Yeah,
I didn't
we in
realize. I
order.
didn't realize.
That's my nigga, Tony the
the
Tiger.
I didn't realize we were going in order.
Tony the Tiger
Tony
does
the-
extreme shit. He plays every sport, motherfucker. Have you
Yeah,
seen that?
in a
He is
bandana on his
talented.
neck. And his,
To be
on-
fair,
He been claiming blood for so many years. It's insane.
My nigga Tony the Tiger been a pirate his whole life.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop came out first. They were the first cereal mascots.
That shit is
That
the
mean they the
suburbs. coming
best?
out that
They're not the best, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was like, just to give
Tony
them
on
some clout.
steroids. That nigga's
Tony's
huge.
pure size alone.
Tony get bitches.
Tony
I
has his own
definitely-
Wikipedia
he definitely get-
article.
he
He the only
famous as
mascot
hell.
up here like, yeah, I be fucking, bro.
100%. I'm also the only one
You
I'm really
crazy,
genuinely
nigga.
scared of. Like,
what?
I don't know. I think Tony the Tiger could kick my ass, and I don't as much feel
Why
that
are you
about the other.
always getting scared of shit?
Tony,
Tony's a little intimidating for me.
Lucky Charms. That's the
Lucky
truth.
Charms. That nigga's nice.
He's nice.
He's nice.
He's got
always
a
there.
brand.
You are,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got a hell of
who
a
you
brand.
Think, who you think pimping harder, Count Chocula or Lucky?
You said what?
Who you think pimping hard out of both of them?
Lucky.
Count
Them niggas dressed
Count
like-
Chocula's always counting his money.
Yeah,
nigga.
he is counting that bread up.
Lucky Charms niggas like he don't even know what he doing.
He
just
got
like,
money
He'd
though.
always be stealing his.
Oh, but
money.
he's stealing. He's a
Yeah,
thief.
he's a thief
fast.
for sure. Yeah.
He's fast. He's fast.
He's fast. You
He's
sound like
fast.
a nigga that got robbed by the Lucky Charms.
He's fast.
Everyone.
Toucan Sam. That nigga does nothing.
Toucan.
No.
No, he's
He is
small
never
though.
left the jungle.
He is what he is.
He is what
He's
he
the Fruity
is.
Loops, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Fruit Loop speaks for itself. But
Yeah.
Toucan Sam, we all know.
When's the last time you been a grown man with a bowl of Fruity Loops?
2 weeks ago.
Last week.
No, I'm joking. Nigga face went down though.
Me too.
You're right. Toucan Sam.
Sonny-
I feel like Toucan
Sonny
Sam
the
is somebody who's
Cuckoo
a
Bird?
solid third place.
Sonny's big, but we
All right,
never
Buzz
knew
the
nigga
Bee
name.
though, my nigga.
Buzz
like,
the Bee been doing
Yeah,
it.
look at that.
That nigga
I think
wears
he has-
he's wearing
wearing-
sunglasses indoors, nigga.
He
He's
has an
amazing.
Instagram. He's
Dog.
popping.
Buzz the Bee has to convince us that Cheerios has a flavor, nigga. That's a hard job.
That is.
Like, no, nigga, it's honey.
I want to talk
Nigga,
about.
it's honey. That's why I'm here.
That nigga Tricks.
Tricks? Oh,
You
but
gotta-
like, that nigga's a rapist for sure.
For sure.
I don't know how he dies the Me Too movement, but that nigga, Tricks, that's for kids. Nigga, what? Fuck out of here, boy.
Silly rabbit.
Oh god. That nigga's never tasted his own product.
He hasn't. He's like, ah. Because he been high off crack cocaine.
No, it's one nigga doing cocaine, and that's this,
This
thing.
thing.
That nigga is coked out of his mind.
Oh,
Look at
this thing was derived from cocaine, nigga.
that nigga ain't even got bottoms on. That nigga got his dick out.
Bro. Oh my God.
He doesn't have a name. It would be cocaine.
No, his name is Crazy Cravings, but I just like.
Crazy.
No,
Crazy.
this
Name the
thing
nigga
was.
something
Oh,
I don't
you
like it.
You renamed this
His-
nigga?
Yeah.
I like your name more though. This thing.
His name is Crazy Cravings. He's supposed to represent uncontrollable hunger.
Uncontrollable
Okay.
hunger.
So now
Sounds like a disease, nigga.
Yeah,
Why would he-
nigga, I don't
why
want
would he
that.
want that?
Uncontrollable? Like, I'm just sitting here like, I gotta eat.
Yeah, like oh, hangry. Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop. We can't forget about them. They
Dog.
transitioned into treats, nigga.
You know what?
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah, their
Think
treats are better
about
than their
that.
cereal.
Yeah.
it's
Think
the
about
only
that.
boy
They
band
had
up
a
here,
second
my nigga.
win.
Yeah, but they're not. It's nobody's Beyonce though. No nigga can live on his
Nobody's
own.
Beyonce.
No.
It's a bunch
Snap
of
couldn't do it on his
Snap
own.
could not do
Crackle
it on
damn
his
show
own.
can't, and Pop is trash.
God knows he tried.
Trash.
Pop.
So I think I'm gonna vote Tony the Tiger. That's obvious. You know,
Yeah,
that's Tony.
I'm gonna go with Buzz the Bee. He's put on for many years.
I think Buzz the
yeah,
Bee is
yeah.
definitely in the top 3. I just think him alone as a Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerio salesman.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Lucky though too, cause that nigga be.
Oh no, I don't know. That's your third pick,
Huh?
Lucky?
No, I gotta commit to
I
it.
love
I gotta
Toucan
commit.
Sam.
I don't want to commit. I just thought we were
Toucan
throwing shit
Sam.
out.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch for me
I
is
don't know.
that
Captain
dude.
Crunch doesn't really have a
Captain Crunch, he's
personality,
slave
right?
owner. That nigga owns slaves. that nigga had niggas picking them berries.
For sure.
Like, I don't want to pick these berries no more. You better do it.
He's
Nigga, get off on this racist shit, nigga. Just
The Quaker Oats guy
So-
definitely has slave
that's
owner
why
energy.
he ain't up here. Quaker
For
Oats
sure.
ain't
he's
up
also
here.
a fraud.
Huh?
Captain
Is there
Crunch,
anybody
he's not
we
a
missed?
captain.
Is
not
there
a
anyone we
captain?
missed?
What does he do?
Crunch is
He's-
not a captain.
No, he's a
Lean
commander.
vitamin?
He's
3 stripes means he's a commander, so he's
What
he's
the
not
fuck?
a
His name is Captain.
I know.
well, Commander Crunch sounds ridiculous. Yo, this is Commander Crunch.
There's a whole new
shit, or I'll
entry.
beat your ass.
You guys, we have a late entry.
Ridiculous.
King
Who the
Vitamin.
fuck is that?
Nigga, who?
That's from Aldi's, nigga. That's a generic brand. What is that? That's
King
a Kroger's
Vitamin?
brand.
I know.
That's the.
I know.
King
but, like,
Vitamin.
yeah.
It was not.
What, was he a solid
King
mascot,
Vitamin a
though?
warrior, though. I mean, I can't be. I'm not mad at him.
King Vitamin, no. He not getting paid nothing.
King Vitamin, the king of vitamin.
No, the late
It
entry
doesn't
real.
sound like a
would be
compelling mascot.
Fruity Pebbles would be the late entry.
Oh, it would
Because
be
the
Fresh
Fruit
Fruit.
Does
that really
Flintstones.
count?
How
Does
did
that
y'all
really
forget
count,
about
though?
Fruity
A
Pebbles?
$400 million deal they struck.
Ooh.
I made that up. It sounded legit.
Yeah, it did. You lied to me, and I bought it. I was like, yep, I'll take one.
Sounds
In
legit.
Damn,
1972.
sounds good. Apple Jacks, nigga, get
Who
your
the fuck is the mascot?
corn breakfast ass.
Who is the mascot from Apple Jacks?
You
Who is
ate
the
Apple
mascot?
Jacks, kid? You ate Apple Jacks, nigga? You was like, I see apples, but fuck it. Let me get this box of bullshit. Apple Jacks, nigga?
Chris ran the new mascot of
Nigga, you
Apple
do
Jacks.
jumping jacks before breakfast.
Oh shit.
That's fucking great. Hey, nigga, Snap, Crackle, and Pop is trash, but
I don't know. I just
treats
think
are
they're
the
icons.
best part.
It's who's the icon is what it
It'd
is.
be
I know.
Tony,
It's
Buzz
Tony.
the Bee.
Tony the Tiger
And
for sure,
see,
bro.
here's why I love Toucan Sam. I don't think Toucan Sam is as much as an icon as somebody like Tony the Tiger, Buzz the Bee, and I'd even include Lucky. I think Lucky's a goddamn icon. You
Yeah,
know,
of course.
Lucky
Yeah.
Charms, everybody's trying to steal
Tony
my Lucky
and Buzz
Charms.
give
What a
back to the
story, what a
community, too.
journey.
Dog, honestly, I don't want... Tricks been consistent, bro.
But they for kids. You gotta let it go.
I know.
Tricks
I
are
I've
for
let it go.
kids.
I'm just saying, he knows his game.
He does.
He knows his lane and he plays it well.
I don't think Buzz the Bee. I mean, I know you're going for Tony the Tiger, right? Is that
Yeah,
what
he
you're
number
trying to say?
one. He number one.
Yeah.
We can't even deny that
But
shit.
Buzz the Bee
Jocks.
has to be second, bro.
He is second.
Yeah.
He's making
I-
moves.
I think everybody else is out.
I like this thing just 'cause he like to party. That nigga like he party hard.
The thing is always caught fucking. Like truly, like, oh man, my bad,
Put your dick away, man.
my bad. You know I'm crazy. Anyway, what we doing today? Like, why are you in my house? Doing
Breakfast?
that? Breakfast?
Honeycombs? Oh, man.
Where we at? That's it?
I
Y'all niggas
mean,
ain't gonna vote in
I
third?
feel like we should vote as a group to
I'm so high.
decide.
So if
Tony.
if Tony's number
We
one,
got
make
Tony.
noise
That's
right
guaranteed.
Tony.
Let's give it up for Tony.
now. Tony,
Tony's done his
Okay.
job.
how about Buzz the Bee?
Okay, y'all don't seem too happy about that one.
Nah. They like, he too. All right, so
Toucan Sam, y'all
Toucan-
Luck. Can I hear it for Lucky?
hey, we got some lucky lovers out here.
I didn't eat that.
All
I didn't eat
right,
that.
give it up for Toucan Sam though. Same
Okay.
motherfuckers, I think. Y'all came out strong. I like that. How about this thing?
Exactly.
Everybody afraid of that nigga.
Everybody's afraid.
Captain Crunch, everybody.
Y'all niggas
Wow.
racist. No,
I
I'm
feel
playing.
like
I'm just
it's
kidding.
Captain Crunch.
I didn't mean to
man.
cut.
Captain Crunch is fire.
Captain
though.
For me,
Crunch
it's
out.
Captain Crunch.
Commander
be
Crunch.
Captain
I mean to
Crunch.
cut him out.
It has to.
We went for those three and then we decided Captain Crunch 100%.
Captain Crunch is that guy, man. I fuck with Captain Crunch. I
Wow.
still eat that.
I fuck with him, but I know I wouldn't like a conversation.
So if he crunchitized you, you wouldn't be into it.
What?
Crunch
Crunch is that,
ties.
nigga.
What'd you say
Crunchitize
that?
me,
Crunchitize.
Captain.
No, nigga, no.
Does he
no.
crunchitize?
No.
That's not a thing.
The
That's not-
slogan.
you made that up.
That's the slogan?
That's the
If he
slogan.
crunchitize you, like,
You think the rabbit from Tricks is a rapist? That
Crunchitize
nigga
me, Captain.
is he crunchitized him? What is it?
crunchitize? What happens at breakfast, nigga?
I think he just brings you to his ship.
Hey,
So
what
I
are
don't
your
think
guys' feelings about Oops All Berries?
Oops, all
Oops,
berries.
all berries.
So berries, yeah.
It's
that
the kid's
bullshit?
dream, but it's a mistake.
It's
Okay, glad. I'm so happy somebody said it.
You don't like it?
I think it's what you want. It's not what you want it to be.
As a kid, you're like, oh man,
He was so
But, like,
serious about that answer.
yeah.
It's
Oops, all berries.
peanut butter
love-
crunch.
it's a
Cinnamon Toast
disappointment.
Crunch should have made it up there just off
Cinnamon
GP.
Toast Crunch.
Wow.
is so
The
good.
chef from Cinnamon Toast
Oh,
Crunch.
that's my shit.
The taste you can see.
That's
Oh,
the taste
You can see the
Give
taste.
it up for Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's insane.
But their
I've never-
mascot is weak.
What?
But their mascot is weak.
What's
That's why they're not
what's their mascot?
He's a
Exactly.
chef.
Oh, okay.
He's a chef.
That's good.
That was good.
That's good, nigga. Okay.
Yeah, but who's their mascot
He's a chef,
answers the
man.
question.
Yeah, it does.
He's not in the conversation.
He's a
But
chef.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch stands for
bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, we can all agree on that.
Hey guys, I'm so glad we solved this tonight.
Hell
More
yeah.
than talking about communism.
That's it? That's all our time?
Is that all the time we have?
No.
I don't know. What time is it? Oh, they took y'all phones.
801.
I'm so
Oh,
happy
yeah,
about
it's okay.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta
Anybody
be
Is it
with a
a
present.
sundial?
Y'all gotta be present. That's crazy.
It's 8:01? Yeah, look at my internal clock killing it.
You said that?
That's it.
It's 8:01.
You said 801?
8:01 on the dot. I feel like it would be 8 o'clock on the dot, or it's 8:01 and you were not on the dot. but
You gotta figure out the right to that dot. Yeah.
you know, I don't know. You know, I'm pretty high, guys.
Me too. I'm definitely stoned.
Bro. Honestly, being really high in the worst situation to be really high is, this is the fucking amazing. This vibe is great.
I know.
appreciate you, man.
I want to just keep talking up here on these couches.
Can we? How long can we talk?
Oh, you playing that shit.
We have this room till 8:30.
For a minute?
Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk
For a minute?
Girl, I want to know your name.
Take it away, Chris. Go ahead, boy.
That nigga was like, nope.
Started pretending.
Ooh.
I knew you.
Ooh, who gave that nigga a mic?
You knew me too.
Lady.
Hey. Chocolate
Nah, it's
Sunday
too high.
shit.
Let's get back. Get back to y'all podcast.
That was. Should we just keep going?
Bro.
Shit, Mark, go to the next record.
We gotta do it in the key though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the same song, nigga. We said the next record.
Your name. Can we talk
For a minute.
Girl, I want to know your name.
Last night
Okay.
Hit him.
I saw you standing. I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. On Instagram, but that still counts.
Yeah, this nigga was.
And just like
We all get a little weird.
everybody know this part.
We got this though right here.
And I seem to make up again. Seem to make up again. Next time you come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Hey.
Wow. Well,
That's the vibe of this motherfucker. That's fire.
Hell yeah.
all those rehearsals were worth it. We killed it,
Oh
guys.
man, that was several weeks. I was like, nigga, this is it's not convenient.
But it paid off.
Man,
We're here.
we did not practice.
You guys remember the choreo,
At
right?
all.
The choreo?
Yeah.
I love. Oh, you
outro
should do
for
it.
you?
You should do it right now.
Ooh.
Can we?
You got it now? You got it now? You know the song now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can we talk? Oh.
Can you talk, nigga?
Ah,
That's great. Oh. Oh.
hey.
Oh.
This white.
This white, this nigga said. This white.
It is.
Yo, you know
got it
how
now.
white this is. Hit that shit.
Oh, Chris just hates
Everybody,
music.
look. Everybody's like, oh, this is okay. Yeah. This white is this white too.
Got you, Chris. Come on, Chris, bring him on.
It's like I know your song. What is it?
Yeah.
What is wrong with that nigga, man?
Did we do it? Did we do it, Chris?
I mean, I think we did it. I mean, we just sang "Can We Talk," so now it feels like we need to be like, "Let's go back to the rat lady!" Like,
Yo, the rat lady was rapping though.
I mean, like, I was like,
rapping for her nigga.
let's
She
loop
riding for
it
her
back,
rats,
baby.
nigga. She riding for her rats to the end.
dude, we learned a lot today, guys. you know.
We did. We did. What we learned, Chris?
We learned about anger yoga,
Angry yoga, rage yoga, rage yoga. to be
rage
exact.
yoga.
Namaste, ho. I like
Namaste,
that.
ho.
Namaste, ho.
Namaste, ho.
Namaste, ho.
Hey, namaste, ho.
Hey, namaste, ho.
Hey, namaste, ho. Namaste, ho. Oh, you gon' go, ho? Nah, I'ma stay, ho.
Hey,
You gon' leave, ho? Nah,
I'ma stay, ho.
Hey, what you doing, ho?
For Wine and Weed. I'm Chris Radin.
I'ma stay, ho.
For John Ross, Chris Radin, Stilo Brim. We'll see you next week for Wine and Weed.
Hey.
Hey, Mark, you acting a fool.
Thanks, Chris Radin.
Oh, acting a fool. Hey, we acting a fool. Acting a fool.
We're just gonna hang out, you know, put the lights up, and we'll hang out and talk to you and say hi.
We're gonna walk around, talk to people and shit. We appreciate all y'all coming out for real, for
We
real.
got this
It's our
place.
first live show. We love y'all for it.
Cheers, y'all. Oh, you got the shit.